5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Off we go, folks. Welcome back to the Daily Question, where we help you find, follow, and finish your course of destiny by asking and answering simple questions that bring profound change and insight and even truth into your life. So folks, now let's get into the question of the day. Woo! This is the question. Ready? I am not getting sales, ... I am facing people resisting to buy or people that contact me, but then the sales don't convert. What can I do? Well, this is a loaded question, I feel like. Because one is, there is a lot to do, actually. This is where we have to dive deep into finding out who we are first off, right? What is our sales style? I first would recommend, one is understanding who you are and how you are perceived by other people and how you come across. One thing I would do is go through what I call soul's purpose, discovering who you are. I would take the Colby test. I would take the DISC assessment. I would go to Astro Wow. I would do the color code. I would do the Harrison assessment. I would do the Myers-Briggs test. I would literally dive into every self-assessment you possibly get a hold of and read and study, and then go through each of those reports and circle the 10 things that resonate with you. Look at the pros, look at the cons, really decide who you are and where you're at in the sales process, right? And how people perceive you. Then I would go and ask people around you how you're coming across when you're in that sales process. 1, 2, I would then go find people and say, okay, what feedback do you have for me when you go through a dry run and you're practicing your sales techniques? 3, who are you studying to learn sales from? Like, are you reading the books out there? There's so many amazing books to devour and courses out there on sales, on ways to use the right tips and tricks. And 3 and 4, are you doing it out of integrity? Like, are you really living this out? And you're like selling and be like, you really know the product. You really love it. And you really feel like this is going to benefit your customer. Like, you're living this. Like, you really, truly believe this. Like, if you're selling life insurance, believe that the family members are going to benefit because you've seen it. Like, I believe in life insurance. I could sell the crap out of some life insurance right now. I've seen the benefit of life insurance on my mom and what her life would be like if my dad did not have that life insurance. Her life would be sketchy. Her life would be miserable. She'd be barely getting by. She'd be surviving off my brother and I or something. But my dad had the fortitude and the willingness to go get life insurance. And hearing me talk about this, like, you can hear the passion I have for life insurance. You can hear that I believe in it. Dude, there's not one person I can argue against life insurance with me right now. Guaranteed. Whole life, permanent life, whatever it is. Get something. Your kids, your family, your wife, your husband, they need it. They deserve it. It's going to be beneficial in the long run if you really care about leaving a legacy. See, I'm congruent. The question is, are you congruent with what you are selling? Are you doing your homework? Like, literally, what homework do you got to go do in your sales presentations? Are you practicing? Are you taking the time at night to put a presentation together? Have you listened to the book Pitch Anything yet? Like, seriously, if you're listening to this right now, like, and you're selling anything and anybody, or trying to convince anybody of doing anything, listen to the book Pitch Anything. The guy did a fantastic job at explaining frames, how to have frame control. Like, there is so much to dive into the subject. The question, are you really doing your homework? Like, the more homework you do, the more self-development that you do, the more you understand you, the more you understand how you come across, the more you understand your product, the more you understand why your product's valuable to your customer, the more you get it congruent, man, you will start easily and effortlessly selling whatever you are in congruence with, because you've mastered yourself, you mastered your product, you mastered your pitch, and you mastered the why. And things from there will flow easily and effortlessly, and people will come and buy from you like crazy. So, folks, thank you again for listening to the Daily Question. Hopefully that I don't think we've asked our question yet. So the question of the day is this, is what do you need to go and study to improve your sales game? And how much are you going to go study over the next week in sales? So folks, thank you for listening to the Daily Question. Now go and live your destiny.